Right, so we're just gonna go for another one, another 6, because if I don't talk about what I wanted to talk about, then I will never talk about it, because I'll forget it, because I am a forgetful person like that. So, let's try to do it as I talk. I need to get better at doing that, opening packs and talking, multitasking in the easiest of sense. So, the reason why, play of the game, exile all non-land permanents, and assist. I gotta look this up real quick. I wonder what this cost right now. Play of the game. All right, that's at 89 cents, so it's kind of bulk rare. But I feel like that prices might go up a little bit. Which overall, this box we're not doing so hot. The lattice is worth $7, and the confluence was worth like $3. So we're at, I think, like $10 of actual real value. And I paid $85 for this. This was a pre-order, and I'm just getting it on the 13th of June. Vigor, I guess, is what it is. Let's see what that is worth. $4, and I'll continue to go down too, since it's gonna be so many prints. So this next pack, I'm actually gonna look through these cards and go through what I wanted to say. Forest, Gorvath's Fury. For each player, choose friend or foe. Each friend discards all cards from their hand, then draws that many cards plus 1. Gorvath's Fury deals damage to each foe equal to the number of cards in their hand. Alright. So, for Nekusar, this is going to be very interesting because depending on if you have Nekusar out of the battle, you can still play this and still do damage to people, which is pretty cool. So, Elf Warrior. A white elf. So let's look through some of this. I mean, some of this art, you know, it is still pretty sweet. Oh, paired with a vampire wizard. Wait. Oh, those two are paired. So your pairing always comes first, and then you got a vampire wizard. 6 a blue-black assist. Pay up to 6. Flying 1 vampire Charm Seeker enters battlefield. Return target instant sorcery or creature card from a graveyard to its owner hand. So that's interesting. So yeah, that's really interesting. We need to bounce that. We got a dino. So assassinate, destroy. So this looks like old art, right? It's got this. I mean, it's black blood, but you got this knife in this dude's heart. So that's old art, and then you have some of the new art that is just very colorful. These are really bad cards to be talking about on here. Very colorful, but I guess what I'm saying, like I have my nephews are of the age from 9 to 14, and they don't even play Pokemon. They just liked collecting the cards, and I wasted money on buying them Pokemon cards. It's like, oh, we don't even play the game. We're over that. But I want to get them into Magic, and I think some of these, man, I've gotten the same warrior. Nixithid. As Nixithid enters battlefield, choose an opponent. Gets -1 for each card in that chosen hands. Okay. Quest for the Gravelord. Swords to Plowshares. And I think, like looking through this art, you know, there's not too many that are super childish. You know, there's some that are, and I should say cartoony. But I guess what I'm saying is that it might appeal to those kids and might get them to play. Oh, we have an emblem. I wish if you had the emblem that you're guaranteed the Planeswalkers, that'd be sweet. But I think it actually might get some of them to play, and that's I hate saying that, but it's kind of true. All right, Virtus the Field, legendary creature, Azra Assassin, partner with Gorm the Great. Death Touch. Whenever Virtus the Field deals combat damage to a player, that player loses half their life rounded up. So 4/3, it's not bad. Gorm the Great. I like how they did this card. That's pretty sweet. You can see him in the back. I like that. Partner with Verdus the Veiled. Vigilance. Gorm the Great must be blocked if able, and Gorm must be blocked by 2 or more creatures if able. So you get both those on the battlefield. He attacks. They're gonna lose half their life. But I guess like this. Like it's cartoony. It's arena, and they probably made it look like that because they're trying to push MTG Arena, which I was actually having a lot of fun until they put out Kaladesh and 8th Revolt, and then it became less fun for me. It's like whatever. I don't know. I enjoyed not having all the fatal pushes and everything out there. Morphic Pool, Veteran Explorer. So I should have just went on with the first video with what I had to say because I felt like I had better words for that. So what's your opinion? Do you guys think the art's going to get people in here? Do you like the art? Am I beating a dead horse? Am I going to get a doubling season? Because the value of these packs are just horrendous. Sentinel Tower. The crowd goes wild. Assist. You choose the value of X. Support X. Put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to X targets. Okay. So another player can pay up to X of this spell's cost. You choose the value of X. So you choose the value of X. Support X. Put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to X target creatures. Each creature with a +1/+1 counter on it gains trampled until end of turn. That's just a weird. I'm sorry, but that's just kind of weird how they wrote that. You choose the value of X. So I get to choose the value of X, and then another player can pay up to X of this spell's cost. Oh, so I choose the value of their X. Okay. This is very, very interesting worded, very weird. Here's a new warrior. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may discard a card. If you do, choose a creature. Whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player this turn, you draw 2 cards. Okay. So guys, we're getting slaughtered this box, I feel like. Let's look at how much Sentinel Tower is worth. At 50 cents. So we've gotten pretty much every bulk rare. Our best rare has been, or mythic has been the Lattice, which is $7. I want to open more. Oh gosh, we're gonna do one more. And this is what happens when I put things off, and then we'll make another video later opening more of the box. All right, there we go. Is that okay? That's not our rare. Enduring Scale Lord. So foil uncommon, Diabolic Intent. Okay. All right. Diabolic Intent, where you at? Where you at on this? Okay, so that's a 634. So we just actually gained our, well, we have a few of the lands. Morphic Pool, I think, was 6. So we're actually over $20 now of value. Woohoo! Yay! So there we go. Most excellent. At the beginning of next video, I will add up the value of all of these cards, see where we're at. We are 13 packs in, so just 1 pack over a third away done. I appreciate you watching this. I can't wait to hear what you think about this set. The other box, I'm actually going to play a sealed tournament with my play group, so that'll be really fun. Actually, no, just 2-headed giant. Sorry, I lied. All right, I will talk with everybody later. Thanks.